All right. All right. Grassy terrain double. Pretty sure I have double kill turn 1 with my underleveled Raichu in electric terrain. Yup. You just click a nice little Magnet Thunderbolt. Vile, what's up, Beast? Welcome in. How are you? How's your week? Just chilling on a Friday night. We're about to have one of the largest snowstorms we've had in the Philly area in years. So we're all getting ready for that over the next couple days. Been ill, sadly, but chilling. Hope you feel better soon. Chicken noodle and ginger ale. That's what I say. Well, let me catch you up to speed. Through Untabbeth 2, lost Tyranitar and Guts Heracross. Did a super fraudulent Aqua Hideout and just finished last stream with the freest mat you've ever seen. And now we're on this, another Protean bug double. But I think we have good stuff for it. Where are you? Where are you? Crocodile, you've been going to a fighting forever. So Surge Surfer, Magnet Raichu, KO's Greninja, who's not going to mat block because it has a kill. Crocodile can high horsepower the Pincurchin. 2 dead Pokemon. Then we get Rillaboom. We'll have slot 1 Raichu at 89 HP. Sorry, not 89, 75 HP. And we'll have Crocodile at full. Yeah. Slot 1 Raichu is going to bait Grassy Glide, Delmise, Fast Kill. But Crook's going to show Fast Kill and be dead to Terrain Boosted Grassy Glide, so Crook's going to get plus 23 Grassy Glide guaranteed. 41 HP Raichu or 75 HP Raichu is going to be guaranteed fake out fast kill Rillaboom. So even though Raichu's dead to every move from every Pokemon, we get consistent baiting, which is kind of neat. So we can get a Protect guy in on the fake out turn. So when you see two grass types on the field with fast kills with grass moves, you switch in Swampert. Soy. We switch in Swampert on the Raichu slot. And we go Volcarona with, let's say, Wise Glasses, I think was what I said. And then Iron Ball is slow enough, right? Yeah. Iron Ball, Swampert is dead to grass moves. So free switches. So we we Heat Wave, which can kill the Clawitzer. Sorry, can kill Delmise, but we don't care. More importantly, it always two shots Rillaboom. So we protect, we Heat Wave, and then we switch out and we Heat Wave again. And the thing we switch out to just has to be able to take double Grassy Glide or Grassy Glide plus Terrain Pulse. And so Grassy Glide 22, Grassy Glide 29, Terrain Pulse 23. That way it doesn't matter if Delmise dies or not. And we win. Because then we Heat Wave, we kill Rillaboom, and we outspeed and sash the Claw with anything we want. Sick. I like a double battle with no pre-damage. And I haven't used Raichu in forever, because we're under-leveling fake-out mons when we can. Which is a good reminder for Ape. I don't know that I can pull that off with Ape, though. Crook gets leveled up enough to take a kill and show a kill. Do a little bit of additional calculum there. Volk's getting leveled all the way up for sure. Just bring like Copperaja in the back, I suppose. What am I missing? I'm missing Swampert. All right, Crocodile. I'm level 81 right now. Well, let me do that. Let me start with exporting the squad properly. Clotted, what's up, King? Welcome in. Pork shoulder just went in the oven, and that is where it'll stay for the next 4 hours. Yes, please. Thanks for the invite. I'm on my way. Okay, level 81 muscle band looks like it's good enough. Level 81 muscle band, high horsepower plus. Knockoff shows the kill. It's a beautiful thing. All right. No need to level up. Muscle band Crook. do. Pollen Puff. I don't think we take Pollen Puff over Bug Buzz because of substitute Pokemon. I don't think Pollen Puff is better. It's not VGC, so even though that sounds good, I don't think it is good. Is Rose 85 in my count? No, 81 is fine. All right, everybody's good. Okay, Raichu is close enough to leveling up. I think I just make it like, we'll just make it 70 HP. Great. You said Wise Glasses here. This early game, Wise Glasses and Muscle Man fight. You know what's funny? I'm so used to playing without Life Orb that I really don't notice it anymore. Like that, it felt like such a drag in NG Plus that I didn't have the Life Orb. Like every line I could see opportunities where that would help me. And it's just fine. It just seems fine now. It's just normal. Like you should never have the Life Orb in this game. It's funny how things change. Okay, Raichu slot 1 to bait Dhelmise. There's only two Pokemon on the other side. We did the levels, we did the HPs, we leveled up the 1 Mon. I think we're good. Magnet, Muscle Band, Iron Ball, Wise Glasses, Citrus. I guess you can have a Citrus. Pretty sure I don't have any 124 encounters left. Overquill, Dragalge, Legion, Skewda, Bruxish, Tentacruel, Slowking, Slowbro, Armaldo are all duped out. Fishing is the same mons. Yeah, they're surfing. Okay, there's no pre-statusing. Our line doesn't require pre-damage, which means we also don't need to account for terrain healing. It's just not an issue. And we're clicking high horsepower before grassy terrain is up, so we're doubly covered on the whatchamacallit front. The grassy terrain hurting earthquake. All right, Electric Surge means that Raichu is the fastest thing on the field. Muscle Band High Horsepower KOs Pincurchin. So we just double KO turn 1. Which is really satisfying. No Protean Bug necessary. Okay. 73 Raichu, so funny. All right, we get Dhelmise, and we get Rillaboom, and now it's grassy terrain for the rest of the fight. And this is just a funny setup. Both Mons have fast kills with every priority move. So I've got Fake Out and Grassy Glide into Raichu, which is guaranteed Fake Out kill. And I have, and now that Raichu's not in electric terrain, it's slower than Rillaboom. And then on the Crook side, Crook is fast dead to Grassy Glide by both Mons. Rillaboom can't click it because it has to Fake Out Raichu. And it has to click, and Delmise has to click Grassy Glide into Crocodile, even though it sees kill with all 4 moves into Raichu, because I show kill to Delmise with knockoff, and he kills me. So I'm dead to like 7 out of 8 moves on both slots, but we get Fake Out here. We get Grassy Glide here, which is just fun. AI knowledge? AI knowledge. All right, and now we're Iron Ball Swampert, who is super dead to all the grass moves. So they can't priority anything on this slot. And I don't believe we're dead to Steel Roller. We are not. So we protect. Wise Glasses Heat Wave. We can kill Delmise this turn with top roll or crit. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it burned. All right, does burn matter? I don't think so. No, Grassy Glide burnt still kills Swampert from full, which is just funny. Okay, so we go to Rose on double grass move. Delmise can click Power Whip and just die. Ben, what's up, King? Always good to see ya. AG2? Oh yes, we are through Matt. AG Matt was so free. We definitely frauded Grunt 7. Otherwise, Aqua Hideout was pretty clean. But I mean, it was so fraudulent on Grunt 7. It was awesome. Not only did we do Matt, we did Matt Deathless with the standard Ape Candy and no other resources, and every one of my Pokemon ended above 50% HP. Sounds like a bag issue, Aegius, but I mean, you shouldn't have used Ape on your original winning run. I don't know what to tell you. Charizard got you, right? I don't know how you beat Kartana without a sack. But Charizard probably does do it. Unironically. You're just gonna, I'm shocked. The man that won't claws is just choosing encounters. That is crazy to me. All right, Energy Ball sashes this guy, and we can just U-turn. I don't know what not really is in regards to there. Dude, either way, your run's really cool and fun. Like, I'm not, don't hear my shock as judgment. I'm just surprised. Because you're usually so, I'll say, true to the Nuzlocke. but this isn't a Nuzlocke. It's NG++ is its own made-up challenge. Oh, you're saying you're not really going to take it. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have been... I mean, I would have been shocked, yes, but I believed you. Am I a big Trode guy on Turtle? I'm a big Trode guy, period. Take the Electrode. I don't understand the people that don't take it. Electrode is fantastic. Fast Volt Switch and a 4x electric resist. Yeah. Yes, please. Sign me up. Excellent, Mon. Oh, it's not as like I understand that the Trode cycling road rival thing is real, but like Electrode's just amazing the whole game. It's not just specific to that fight. A lot of people end up sacking it to Groudon because they need to, but like Trode it's not on the same level as Hammy. Don't hear that. But in terms of a Pokemon that just you get it, it is good when you get it, and it stays that good for the rest of the game. That's Electrode. Of course we agree, Vile. Trode's good in SFC. It's one of the few things that can outspeed stuff in rain. So you go into rain fights and click Energy Ball on like your Swift Swim Seismitoads, for instance. Yeah, guy is good. All right, sticky web fight. We need to prevent sticky webs. Surely that is Berserker clicking Fake Out and being pre-damaged. You won't lie, Adamant 8, special attack, 10 speed, Trode was ass. What did I had, my winning run was Careful Trode. It was like minus special single digit or like 10 or maybe it was 12. And that certainly hurt, but pivot moves are just OP. Fast pivot moves, especially, let you fix a lot of bad lead matchups. Get a clean underleveled Trode Cook on SFC1, yes please. Wipe Bait. Well, here, I'll skip ahead. It's in one battle. Here's the Wipe Bait, guys. In Psychic Terrain, right, you may notice something about my box. No one outspeeds this Pokemon, and only Delmise is not dead to Expanding Force. I'm sorry, and Copperajah. Now, both Delmise and Copperajah are dead to at least some crits. Now, I can level this guy to 85. So, just to be clear, when I say Wife Bait, I do mean it here. I have 1, 2, 3 Pokemon that do not just auto lose to this Alakazam. And so I am probably going to be crit to wipe on it. And that is a direct punish for not having my Tyranitar, which hard walls it. So this is the punish, one of many punishes to come for that mistake. But first we do this battle. So we Fake Out, we pre-damage to 150, we get a Flamethrower, we go to Rose? I don't think it's Rose, it's you, right? We go to Lazzle. Fake Out plus Sludge Bomb always kills. And then we outspeed everybody, so we get Nidoqueen Earth Power only. On Earth Power only, we go to Chomp. Chomp clicks Earthquake. Chomp. I probably have to level it up a little bit. So I'm never Aqua Jet. What I can't do is be sometimes Aqua Jet on Switch. Yeah, I have to level up like 2 levels. So we'll do that. Yeah, 83 Chomp does it. '83 Soft Sand Chomp. Awesome. How you feeling, Monkey? Jet lag getting any better? Nidoqueen dies. We get Slow Kill Azu, right? We outspeed everybody. Yep. Slow Kill Azu, Play Rough Ice Punch. We go back to Lazzle. Lazzle is always going to be in Aqua Jet fast kill range after that. We don't care about Freeze because it will be fast killed. We can even hold the Poison Barb just to show all the kill. Oh, I could. Oh, no, I can't click it. Duh. That lets us go Rose. Yeah. That lets us go Rose and click Leaf Storm. Or Energy Ball. Interesting. My Rose isn't quite good enough here. Not a good mood to play this game after the Kingler throw this morning. Probably gonna sleep soon. I mean, all reasonable things to say. All right, the tricky part with the Rose is the 90-10 shenanigans. So I take an Aqua Jet on the Switch in guaranteed, and then I can get double Jet, or I can get 90-10. So I have to pre-damage so that I'm always dead to Body Slam. And I'm already pre-damaged on Berserker to be always dead to Flamethrower, which means if I'm baiting Hammer Arm, I'm in trouble. It is always Snorlax, but we can't allow Belly Drum. Period. So we go Rose at I don't think Rose needs to be leveled up. I don't think that helps me, funny enough. Probably just makes my HP ranges tighter. So if we're 81 Rose, we can take Aqua Jet, be at 67 after the first one. Kill, and then we'll be dead to yeah, it kind of makes it seems like 81 actually makes the ranges better because a Hammer Arm doesn't decrease by as much as Body Slam does. It makes them farther apart. It doesn't seem to change. Does it change Aqua Jet that much? Yeah, Aqua Jet changes by more. Okay. We'll be 85 Rose. With like an Oranberry, we'll Leaf Storm. Yeah, Orange should be good. And then we get Snorlax for Lariat or Slam. We go to Berserker. We get guaranteed Hammer Arm because it kills. We can be Oran there as well, just in case. Because we'll be at like 70, yeah. And then, is it Komo-o? What's up, Shiro? How are ya? Black belt. Oh, so I need cherry here, not Orin. Cherry there. Lariat is also fine. Fake out plus close combat always kills. And then we have Whalelord last, which means Executor, who takes double max roll water spout crit at level 81 and kills. All of a sudden, Como is coming to like every fight. Just funny. Did I say to level up Lazzle, perchance? No. Just giving it the poison barb. Soft Sand U, Poison Barb U. Orin. The citrus in case I screwed something up. Black belt here. Okay. I did throw in this fight last time, so let's try not to do that again. Okay, again, I don't need any pre-status. Fake out into you, you kill. Bait slow kill, go here, KO with boost at level 83, yup. Bait you, pivot there. Get jet, go there, kill, pre-damage. Okay, one jet, 36 plus 124. That's simple math. 136 and 124. 130, 160. Okay, that prevents belly drum. That that math look good? It does. Your black belt, good. Your cherry, good. Your 81 storm, can't boom, good. What's up, Arch? How's it going? Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, turn one. We fake out the Slurp Puff. We're always dead to, we prevent sticky webs because we're fast killed by Flamethrower. Can't Misty Boom because every roll kills. We go here. Unburden's not active because he's not sashed. Poison Barb, Sludge Bomb always kills. We're always dead to Nidoqueen Earth Power here. We go to Garchomp. Soft Sand Earthquake always kills. Sheer Force Life Orb. Okay. We outspeed everybody. This whole team is slow. We get Azu next. Azu has kill with everything but Aqua Jet. So Play Rough or Ice Punch. Salazzle resists both. Let's Play Rough, we quad resist. We are now always fast killed by Aqua Jet, slow kill by nothing. Go to Rose. We take one. He can 90-10 us, but we always kill with Leaf Storm. He does not 90-10 us. We are Oran Berry to make sure that we don't heal too much. Dead Azu. We're 91 HP. 91 HP means never Hammer Arm by 5 HP. And that's what we call an optimal Oran. Go to the cat. Take a body slam. Or cherry. Got him. We need the chip. We fake out once. This is Gluttony Custap, not leftovers. This is now never body slam. It's always hammer arm, I believe. But it's possible to be lariat at certain HPs. Take hammer arm, no problem. He drops his speed, which is irrelevant. Black belt close combat always kills. After the fake out chip, we get Last Mon. Last Mon is Water Gem, Water Spout, Wailord that also has Hydro Pump. We don't care. We have Eggy. We don't even have to spend our citrus or level up. All right. Now the one that can end my whole career. It's funny that I can have the freest mat of all time, and then the fight that Beedrill just sweeps 6v1, I can't do. But I had an idea, an unfinished idea that I am going to explore. All right, and I do have to make sure, this is one of those fights that loves to turn off terrain on you, so I have to be careful, because it looks like I can win the matchups when terrain is off. All right, we do have a Psychic Seed available to us, but I don't have a Shell Armor Mon that can make use of it. Berserker is so frail and not able to KO Alakazam, even if I were to level it up. I wonder if we had kept Foul Play or Night Slash this whole time, which was impossible. We've needed the flex slot on this guy so many times. This is just for my own interest. What was the other one? Night Slash. No, neither one of them kill, and I would need I'd need Psychic Seed, so I couldn't damage boost. All right. So here's the concept. Or the start of a concept. Crocodile can just do this lead. If I'm just going to risk the run to risk the run, which I'm probably going to. I'm just not in the business of sacking Mons to regular trainers when I only have 20 Mons left. These are the risks that we're going to have to take. I would rather wipe to an unfortunate crit on one of the few places I have to than just bleed out and not have anything for any of the boss fights. It's just a choice. So I can teach Rock Tomb. Finally drop Scary Face on this crook. And live Dazzling Gleam and then kill it as I'm faster. And because I outspeed everything until Alakazam, I'd get Zam for Dazzling Gleam. The problem is I could just get sub right away because I can't pre-damage, right? I'm dead. I take 99% for 98% from Dazzling Gleam crit. So there are a good number of Gleam rolls that don't kill if indeed he decides to go for setup, which it's decently likely to do. So I had a new idea, which is to go Rock Tomb into Silver Powder Volcarona. Because Silver Powder Volcarona plus Rock Tomb, Speed Drop and Chip always kills. And now I have Tempo. I don't know if I can do anything with that Tempo. But in the universe of trying to not die to single crit, one way that that's possible would be Copper-Raja in Magic Room. It's just really hard. Like, I'd have to bait like Slowbro, and I have no idea how to do that. Slowbro doesn't do damage to anything, and my 4x fighting my 4x weak to fighting Mons are dead. Do I have a 4x weak to Watermon? No. Right, everything's dead to Expanding Force. So the only Mon. So if I were to go, funny enough, actually, I don't know if it works right away anyway. Well, let's play it out. So Copper-Raja actually outdamages everything except this Slowbro. So we could get this Slowbro for Body Press or Curse, which is just hilarious. I don't know what we do with that, but we can. Wait. I has an idea. All right, I don't know if I can pull it off. I have no clue if I can pull it off. But it's at least the thought. Please, God, let me pull this up. The thought is Trevenant. Trevenant at full HP can click Phantom Force the turn that Slowbro dies to Toxic if I can set up an Encore Body Press Toxic line. So I could Phantom Force, bait Alakazam. He'll be forced to click Sub, and I believe that Phantom Force hits through Sub. Is that true, or is it just Protect? It does not say it bypasses Sub. Would it be forced to Sub? It would see Expanding Force doesn't hit, so I imagine that it would Sub. How does it not specify Substitute at all? Come on, Internet. It's not in there. How is it not in here at all? Does anyone know this interaction? Where's Slothy when I need? We're going deep. I don't even know if I can set it up yet. Seems like no. That's such a shame. Does Trevenant learn a sound-based move? No. Okay, well, that was a cool idea at least. Yeah, so sub's going to be +6, and then he's going to have Phantom or Expanding Force, which is going to be +12. It's going to be like -8 or something silly for being ineffective. Bummer. Bummer. That was a really cool concept. Why don't you bypass? Why do you have to have substitute? It's not bad enough you have Expanding Force. Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough? Okay. So if that doesn't work, then the other options would be to like set up Tailwind and then switch into something that kills. Who on my party can even switch into this guy? The ones that switch in actually just die. Don't outspeed in Tailwind. Okay. My original thought was just to go straight to Caparaja, but it doesn't work. Things are so dire, like we could even just say, hey, you know what? Like, let's just be dead to top roll of Expanding Force. Go Caparaja. That might be, it's almost better odds. Almost. Just so sad. All right. Let's deal with different problems for now. What if I had a juiced up Halucha? Can Halucha one-shot this thing? If I get like a Tailwind up? I don't have acrobatics anymore. Oh god, my acrobatics wouldn't even kill. If my acro doesn't kill, I don't think I have anything that would kill. X Scissor? I'd have to like... I think I already looked at this before. So if I were to get unburdened, I wouldn't even kill. But that's my cheat code. My get out of jail free card doesn't work, guys. Fast kill over, unless you're talking about sticky webs, yes, Shiro. It will never rocks or spikes over a fast kill. Sticky webs is plus 12, turn 1. All right. So let's say we do it. Let's say we knock, we KO. Sorry, we rock tomb, we go here on Gleam, we U-turn kill, we send Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt baits Draining Kiss for us. On Draining Kiss, we go to Lazzle. Lazzle clicks Encore Toxic. Toxic Encore. And then we switch. Would it not be Volcarona, though? That's intriguing. Delphox can bait Slowbro for liquidation. But that's later. Toxic Encore, Encore Toxic. He's draining Kissing, so he is gonna heal above what we usually kill, but I don't think it's gonna heal enough to get out of dying. So typically it's gonna die in 6 turns. And it lives on like 1 HP. So it would have to heal the full amount of the 6th. What is it? It takes 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. It takes it's at 15 out of 16, and then it takes 6 to get to 21 out of 16. So it would have to heal 5/16. How much percentage is that, roughly? Have to heal 30% when he's healing 7 per turn. Oh, it's actually kind of close. That's annoyingly close. Okay. So we could level up here to reduce what he heals as well, but kind of the same problem. Right, he's healing 4 a turn. He's going to take 6 turns to kill, so he's going to get 6 draining kisses off, which means it always heals an extra turn of living, actually. That's a different form of consistent, I suppose. So I can Encore Toxic, Toxic Encore, Encore Toxic, switch, slow U-turn, watch it die. Is that right? I think so. And then it wouldn't be a slow U-turn, though. It'd be a fast U-turn. If you show fast 2-shot with Sucker, can it press a setup move? It doesn't know about your priority moves as a general statement. If you have a move that does damage other than Explosion, which has conditions on it, it's seeing it as fast. Oh, wait a minute. Do you mean it doesn't see your prio? So you would have to be faster. Yeah, if you read the AI doc, it says Mon is faster and can two-shot, not shows a fast two-shot, right? That's just how we talk about it. Just like switching. All right, so this is imperfect, to say the least. Wait a minute, guys. You ever seen, you ever looked at a Charizard and thought it looked kind of hot all of a sudden? Oh, Life Orb Charizard would do it. What about Ape? Ape doesn't get Tailwind. Am I going to have to teach Volcarona Tailwind? Is that going to be the end of this? If I have to teach Tailwind TM to beat a random trainer, I'll do it. Don't think I won't. If I Tailwind on the turn it dies to Toxic, I can... I don't even need all the turns. So it doesn't have to be Tailwind on Volk. I just need to get Tailwind. I think it has to be Volk just because of... I don't have a Tailwind user. Okay, and Volk does get Tailwind, right? I know it gets it. I don't know if it gets it by TM or scale. Why would I look at it that way? Or Flame Charge scale, which I've considered a few times anyway. Flame Charge scale. I have 4 scales, right? I thought Kecleon would get a cheeky frag there. Ah. Do I have 4 scales? 3 scales. Yeah. I think I need a nature change, so it would have to be Tailwind TM. If I Tailwind TM, you die. You don't have the Psychic Seed, so you think you're dead to Silver Powder Bug Buzz. So we can Tailwind. If we get the counting right, we can Tailwind, they die, we chain 3, then we U-turn on Liquidation. you may need to rethink it, yes. And then Liquidation. This sounds like eggy stuff. I would have to level up Aggie a little bit. Do I have someone that doesn't need to be leveled up? It just wins? Yes, Trevenant just wins. Okay. And then what happens if I'm off by a turn? If I'm off by a turn, I get Weavile faster than me, and I'm still probably fine. Because I wouldn't be, I'd be off by a turn because Prim's like 1 HP. So I would chain, get you for Psycho Cut, but we're above 75%. Doesn't matter what it clicks, we Bug Buzz anyway. Then we U-turn. Okay, so it doesn't even matter. I think that's got to be it. I think I'd rather spend a TM than risk, even though it's a fantastically valuable TM. And I'm surely going to need Tailwind on Holucha at some point. So this is essentially spending a scale anyway. Tailwind TM. Okay. So we're just going to let Volcarona do the Beetle thing, essentially. Let's check this Prim situation one more time, because I might have to keep Lazo underleveled on purpose to make sure it heals enough. And Draining Kiss has 10 PP, we know that. So and Draining Kiss is not a sound move, so don't have to worry about that. It is possible for Volk to be a little bit of trouble if we get turn 1 setup. Axel, what's up? How you doing? Excellent cooks earlier today. I think it was this morning for you as well. Don't know if you're the same time zone. But regardless, great work in Flan Jim. I did not see the surf sim. Did you post the surf box perchance? I'm just trying to figure out another healing move, Toxic Stall, as I typically do. What was this? Tailwind. Honestly, Volk is bulky enough. I hope to be able to use Tailwind in singles on this guy. But loss of heat wave will matter. There's been plenty of situations where not dropping my special attack mattered. Did not. You did not overquilt Delmai's Prim Corv Trode Legion. Is the Legion Swift Swim? Oh, I did see you hit the Legion in Abandoned Ship. I saw that encounter when I popped in for a sec. It broke the mold. Oh, all right. 0 Swift Swimmers feels bad. I get why you didn't post it. But that said, Corv, Trode, Prim, and Double Ghost with a Pokemon that booms on tag is still a significant power spike. Don't be fooled into it's a bad sim. There are very few truly bad sims. There's just the, the mix that go crazy. All right. What I need to know is actual HP that this guy heals on me. So he's doing, see, Draining Kiss is a 75% healing, right? 75%. So it's doing 23 to 27, which means 75% is almost always 6 HP. Not 6, 18 HP. So let's just say it's 18 per turn for the sake of doing the math. 18 per turn and then 27 if it's a crit. Yeah. So one, I take plenty of these, so I don't have to worry about staying in extra turns. And then I want to know the exact toxic damage rolls that this thing takes. 251 divided by 16 is 15. So he's going to take 15, and then LCR's brutal. Brutal, brutal. Yeah, yes, Slothy. I have to spend. I have found a way to not risk the crit. It requires my Tailwind DM on this rando trainer, so that my Volcarona can do a Beedrill impression. But I have to set up Tailwind on the turn Primarina, who's clicking Draining Kiss, dies to Toxic, which is a little bit mathy since Draining Kiss heals. Good thing we practiced this on Grunt 8. Okay, I hope so. I hope so. What's up, Jay? Yeah. Yeah, the natures and the mon. If the natures are good and the mons are good, that's fantastic. No Swift Swim. I feel your pain. I have no Swift Swim. Sleazer. Welcome in, friend. I thought I was going to be crit to wipe on this trainer, but we're feeling better now, Jay. Calking Archie, think you have to sack to Shelly? Totally acceptable. You've got the resources. How do people deal with Melmetal? Togedemaru Iron Barb's chip is very common to help create slot compression. A Fire Gem, Fire Gem, Fire type does quite well. Centiscorch frauds it. Beware does it. Metagross does really well on it. I think that's about what else. Mega Aggron, if you can bait it okay. Or you can like fraud body it. But it's painful. Donphan can do it. I did it with Donphan last time. If you can route the Thunder Punch, or you can get Intimidates if you have a Shell Armor guy. Torkoal and Turtonator are quite good into it, especially if you're allowing rocks. Something like a good Turtonator can actually rapid spin away the rocks, Bulky Berry, and live 3 hits and get off like an overheat. So here are some ideas. Oh, Combuskin and Blaze, probably, or yeah, Blaziken and Blaze sounds pretty darn good. You said the natures a few slots ago. Sorry about that. Corv is brave, Legion's brave, Prim is lax, Delmise is modest, Quill's jolly, and neutral Trode. Excellent. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the flinches. I think the first time I used Guy, I didn't know that move could flinch. And then since then, I think I routed for Gyarados Intimidate so that I would get Body Press. That was one of those double take moments where like someone was like, "Oh yeah, we're dodging flinch here," and I like double taked as a chatter, like, "What do you mean we're dodging flinch?" I never in a million years, Danger Man, thank you for the follow. Never in a million years would I consider that Melmetal's broken ass double iron bash overpowered move got a secondary effect, right? They were sitting in the room going, you know, this like super broken Pokemon that we just designed that kills everything and doesn't take any damage. What if what if we made its move hit twice and be like Serene Grace Ironhead, but more powerful? That yes, yes, let's do it. Awesome. Into Mighty Yenna. Mighty Yenna sounds like it's ready to get sacked. Yeah, let's give him Serene Grace as well. Real. Real. Power creep is real. All right. So sorry, we have to do I have to full math this. I apologize in advance. Yeah. But they've got some cool mechanics. I mean, I love Pokemon's mechanics. I really do. I think it's a great game. There aren't many games that can stand the test of time and still be interesting. And like here we are in our 20s and 30s and 40s talking about this game and wanting to play it. Like yeah, plenty of it is complaining about how broken and OP stuff is, but like look at Yu-Gi-Oh for example. Like Yu-Gi-Oh is like a turn 1 game now. Like if you don't go first, you lose. And Pokemon has a super healthy competitive scene in the card game, in singles, in VGC doubles. I wish that they had a doubles format where the teammates couldn't communicate too. I think that'd be sick. Like you have a partner and you both have a Pokemon, and your teammate and your opponents are partnered up, but they can't talk to each other, and they just have to go off of their plans. Like that's what typically happens to games, right? That they get the power creep. It's going to power creep. I think that's like fans want cooler, more interesting stuff, new mechanics. So you have to, and if you design less powerful, boring mechanics, the stuff comes out and the game falls flat and dies. So it's not it's our fault that games go this way, and Pokemon is one of the few that has managed to do it in a way that keeps the game compelling. Like, yeah, I think Urshifu is stupid. Stupid. But you know what? I love slapping a Rocky helmet on an Amoonguss and watching Urshifu take 45% turn 1 because they just have to click Surging Strikes. They just have to do it. What if there's a format in Pokemon where you're two people, but then you begin kissing? I was really trying to come up with a witty response to that, and I could not do it. It's called Whole Court Draft League, I fear. But there's no partner. There's no two people there. But yes, that is the type of line I wanted to come up with. All right, so let's start with just adding up the damages. 15 plus 31 plus 47 plus 62. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Hold on. There's my history. 46, 93, 155, 233. Spirit just wiped? um, that's makes me really sad. Spirit is really knowledgeable about this game. I know the throw has been strong this week, and according to Spirit self-report, that's not uncommon. But guy knows ball. Guy can cook. Guy is helpful to other people. W person in the community, and why one I wanted and still want to see the victory. So hope there's a run back. What happened? What fight? Is this the Was it the last Erratic Wither fight? Is that where we were? Swimmer Katie. Oh, is it on Discord? Hold on. Uh, yeah, that's not a fight you can get wrong, unfortunately. That fight. That was the first fight I ever spent days calking. Rotom clicked plot on full health Prim. Oh, like Hydro Miss or something? Or did he? Oh, he Draining Kissed. That lead is so sketch. Missed a 2-hit KO range and had to sack Delmise. Yeah, and you need Prim HP for later. Run and bun indeed. I guess I can add that to the title. I'm not very good at attracting new viewers, am I? You know what? Let's call it the Triple Throne. You can't beat the RNG? Yes, you can. I am living proof. My last run was horrific RNG. Or I shouldn't say horrific. There was a lot of RNG to get through. Always AP boost, always for Paris in a row. Yeah, we have all been there. You are in the right place. Just make him not click AP, Danger Mans. The only way to not make him click AP is to sack, which we all know is ass, or to Guy Pack, which is cringe. So, no. You just risk the APs, and eventually you break through. Be like me. Roxanne can't hit my Croagunk. Hold on. Let's. Can I get this clip up quickly? Let's find this clip. Hold on. Oh no, it's gonna be a pain. I won't do that. Death taxes, Big P, Finion, C. Litleo. Sometimes it's not an option. Silence Puff. I'm gonna thank you for the follow. I'm gonna immediately repay you by giving you some tough love. If you are trapped in early game, unfortunately, you need to know it is a skill issue. It is not RNG. There are too many good players that are beating this game. One death equals reset people that are doing it without dying, which is crazy to me. It ain't the game. I too stand by Finion. C. Takes 3. C. Ain't doing nothing. Jay, you didn't even use bide C. You didn't believe in Guy yet. You can shift reglaze, but I draw the line. I draw the line at C. Glaze. That is Monkey's thing, and by extension mine. You stay off of our turf. Until you have KO'd Carvana, Petalburg Grunt with Bide C. J. I don't want to hear anything. Silence Puff, we are rooting for you. Do not mistake my tough love as wanting you to fail. This game is a hard game to learn. You got to read the AI doc. You got to understand the switch in scores. It's tough. It is a tough game to pick up, but there's a ton of people and a ton of information that are willing to help you get there. Haven't beat the second gym yet. It doesn't matter. What your PB is irrelevant. That just means that there's a lot to learn, but you can learn it. This is a game of patience and understanding. And a little bit balling out. There's certainly RNG checks. I know, Monkey. That's T Gamers. Well, it's originally, I think it's Thuta is the one that showed T the tech, and then T shared it with me. Yo, Jay with the sub. You're a hero, Jay. You're a hero. You're a real friend, regardless of subs. Okay. So if I switch in, I take a Draining Kiss, but he's full HP, so that doesn't matter. Then I click Encore. He takes nothing, doesn't matter. So I click Toxic. I do 15. I do 15 and he doesn't heal that turn. Then I do... Ooh. Okay, let's do it this way. So I do 15 on the first turn, and then... What is that? 13. SSC is Seafloor Cavern. Yeah, PB was Desert. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Monkey, you will escape truck. Monkey, you're the only player in the scene that I think needs to click more buttons, not slow down. I think you are the only guy I know that needs to just like learn how to run the ones, as Cheese would say. Like, all right, this guy's got a good matchup. Get in there, figure it out, and go. You are keeping yourself from experiencing more of the game. Yeah, because here's a hard truth, Monkey, because you play the way that I played offline for a long time. If you are never risking things that you didn't expect, you don't truly learn how to steer. And at some point in this 400 plus fight game, you are going to make a mistake and you are going to need to steer for your life. And making a plan on the fly with the nerves there, knowing you are a one misclick away, is very different. And you want to experience that in early game where it only costs you a couple of hours of effort instead of months. You don't need to know how to steer to win the game, but it is much harder and mentally draining. But man, it feels so slothy. I know it does. I know. But as part of growing as people, we have to. Perfection is often the enemy of progress. One of the few lessons I learned in the business world that applies to real life. So I do 15, and then oh, Jay, I disagree with the last comment that most boss fights are throw six citrus on and get in there. I use all kinds of items all over the place. Yeah, early game boss fights are made for risk on purpose. And so those specifically, I am like you just grab your guys and go, right? Like if I'm doing a Torterra Watson, like I barely even need to open the builder, right? The only thing I'm checking is like, all right, how do I deal with the lantern? How do I deal with the Rotom? And I'll figure out the rest when I get in there. Yeah, you're there with Brawly. You're there through Brawly. Like I've seen you like you can do Beach Split fine. No problem. You just kind of get in there. I mean, your version of getting in there, you're still looking at the calc, you're still planning things, but like in one stream you can bag to Brawly. Well, Silence, you're in a different spot on the learning curve, so I wouldn't compare, right? I can I can get to Brawly in probably 45 minutes, which isn't even that fast compared to a lot of people around here, but I've got the game like memorized. I don't have to check what the trainers are. I know what all their moves are. Like it's a totally different thing. Like what is it? Since Jay's dropping the sayings, comparison is the thief of joy. 45-minute brawly, 44 of those minutes are guide packing. Little, I don't guide pack, brother. That era of my life ended. Squirk listing every mod of every trainer in the game in order is an example of, yeah, it's crazy. And Squirk took like a 6-month break from the game, by the way. Crazy. You guys are making it really hard to do this math because I'm having so much fun just chatting. Yup. Squirks him. So let's just say, all right, the first turn of Toxic happens. Second turn of this is basically one, it's more than one tick every time. It's a Toxic tick. Don't shortcut it. If you're doing the math, you do the math. He's healing 18. So turn one, I do 15. Turn two, I do 18. Turn three, I do, what is that, 39? No, 29. Why aren't these scaling properly? Because that's 13. I do 15, then I do 13, then I do 29, then I do 62 minus 18. 40. Every trainer. So turn three after Encore should be Oko. Well, I wanted to die to Toxic. It's not about damage. So I have to set up a specific chain of events so that I can click Tailwind on a turn that Primarina clicks Draining Kiss and dies to Toxic. And so I know exactly what damage Toxic will do, but I have to do the math if the timing of setting up my last Toxic, switching, and clicking Tailwind will kill. And I have to do that while Draining Kiss is recovering. I Guy Pack starter and bag the rest. Guy doesn't have to be plus speed, but he's got to have something for him. Yeah, Dangermans. I've also gone through the full array of like how you do your starter. I did about 100 runs of fully random, run every single starter I find. I think that's the right way to start out a new game. So that's what I did. And then after 100 runs, I was like, okay, every time I get a bad starter, it immediately punishes me. Not immediately, but like by Roxanne, you've been heavily punished for your starter. And that sucks. And so then I soloed Turtle, and I ran, you know, I ran neutral natures, I ran plus defense natures, or like adamant or jolly, right? Like I ran good natures only, and kind of ignored the IVs. And the more I play, and then I did like another 100 attempts that way, and I got like past Flannery once maybe. And then I'm like, okay, I've been playing this game for a year. Like, why am I spending time resetting starters? Like, I'm resetting so many bad starters. What a waste of time. And so what did I do? I found a good one that I liked that was my favorite, which happened to be Impish, favorite nature, and I save stated it. And I ran my 15 attack, save stated, Impish 31 defense, Torterra for forever until I beat the game. And I had never hit the go live button. Then I went live, and I had beaten the game with a save stated starter. So I just did the full GMO guy when I played live on camera. So I've done them all. In this game, the way it's designed, the stats are too important on the starter, and I don't care. I think it's fine. It's a 2-year-old game. I don't think you should do that to get on the sheet, to be one of the first people to beat the game. But like, you're going to be like number 80 or something. And some of those people guy packed crazy stuff to get on the sheet early. So just have fun with it. Have fun with it. Be consistent. It's all good. Want to hop on a voice call? I can't fall asleep. You want to run up Dave's 8 redeem and YOLO click some buttons? Yes. When you get live, I will. I'll drop you a Discord call. Can you just chat me here? Yeah. At a certain point, the starter reset is tedious. For me, when it's more about the time sync than about getting the good mod, that's when it's just time to save state. I am a believer in, like, you're spending so much time in front of a builder already. Don't make people watch more nonsense than they have to. Dude, I love Gorbis. It's so hard to get a Gorbis because you usually need Huntail. But early flip turn is a lifesaver. $44, $60, and what is that? $94, $80, $8, $78. All right, let's math that. Some things are plug and play. It's fun to make the puzzle different, but you're getting different encounters, right? So like Danger Man, this is why I didn't guy pack, because I like there's one of the things that's great about Run and Bun is how much variety it has, especially in the early game encounter tables. So like I did rotating starters because I liked the variety for a while, but then what happened? I got real tired of losing. I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna pick the starter that loses in early game the least, and I had more fun doing that. All right. Monkey joining in. Hey, Monkey. Hold on. Let me get this out. Monkey,
Okay, can you hear me?
I can. Let me tweak my sound settings so my chat can hear you too. Right now, you're super quiet to them.
I have no idea whether anyone in my chat can hear you because no one's here.
Well, you do have OBS, so if as I'm talking, you can just see what the sound is.
Okay, could you say some words?
I can totally say some words. My name's Ivy Wing, and I love the sound of my own voice. That's why I go live, so other people can hear how great my smooth voice sounds too.
Oh, heck yeah. All right.
I hope somebody clips that.
W clip farming.
Axel, I swear that the best runs struggle to make it out of early game. You found that building the habits early when you first start playing before you stop playing. You found that building the habits early when you first start playing before you stop playing. I don't quite know what that means, Silence. Um, I think I'm just missing. I'm definitely missing the connotation. No, it's not. It's not your bad. It's hard to. It is hard to. We're having a pretty deep discussion, and it's quite difficult to, 140 characters. All these answers.
Yeah, it's a parse error for me too. Sorry.
Everything okay, Monkey?
Yeah, I've just got to pull up the chat. My laptop monitor is broken, so if I like am not seeing it in what's being streamed, like I can't see it on my laptop monitor. So like I've been flying with chat on my phone for the longest time.
Oh, mobile chat. That's what Ben does too. Laptop gaming's tough. I don't. I have the triple monitor lifestyle. I got OBS on my right. That's why I'm always looking away
Oh,
from you guys. I got the calc on a big screen in front of me, and then I have chat and the game itself on my laptop.
like I'm living in poverty.
Oh, dude,
This man's
having
got a
chat
fortune over
right
here.
next to the game for me is like critical. When I had it over on a different screen, I was never looking at it. And I'm already not the most charismatic, interactive guy. So I got to make sure I'm on top of my chat.
Uh-huh.
At least be responsive, right? I may not be
Yeah,
interesting, but I can at least be responsive.
I feel like it's very easy when there gets to be like at least two or three people talking in chat to end up having like a text full and you're like, wait, I missed everything that was said. Like, I gotta go back.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like it gets to
I've
that
never
point very
enjoyed the
fast.
but I can tell when you're a laptop monkey because you'll you can tell you're scrolling up in chat sometimes, and that's I don't know. It was just it was like that when I first started streaming, and I always felt a little guilty having that happen. Um,
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah.
cool with it. I'm cool when you do it. Like I know when I'm going to your stream, I chat with you for a while. I usually distract you from doing fights, and then I tell you you're slow when I'm the one distracting you. So it's a two-way street.
uh, yeah. I mean that's fair, but also like I don't know. I think like the point of streaming this game for me is not the sheet. Like I could give less of a shit about the sheet. Like the interesting thing about streaming this game is I get to meet people and chat with people who I have a
Oh
great
yeah.
time meeting and chatting with.
Hmm.
Like so like I don't know, you come in here and distract me, like that's mission success. That's
It's
not the
winning.
distraction. That's the main
Yeah,
event, you know?
it's true. And as you've experienced, there are good and bad parts to the Nuzlocking community. So I try to be one of the good parts, but still tell people their ass. I still want to be able to do that. That's important too.
Yeah. Telling people their ass is important. Uh, just has to be done
Hmm.
tastefully, maybe. Like
Yeah, lovingly. I
yeah,
want to
exactly.
tell someone their ass like a friend.
Yeah. If you feel like you're being laughed with, I guess
Yes,
is the thing.
that is very well said.
Cool. Might be losing to Vistarly. Okay.
Oh, I gotta get your stream up on the other screen. Hold on, hold on.
Oh, this man can have multiple freaking streams up.
I
How
can
do I get
literally
your
watch
stream?
you and play the game.
Oh my god. All right, all right. Give me a second. I have my work laptop and I can go open your stream in incognito tab so I can see what the heck is going on.
Incognito work laptop. That's crazy.
I I have stories to tell about this. Give me a second.
I'm ready. Who is the best starter? That is a very hotly contested question. For you, where you are, which is trying to learn how to get risk out of fights and make it out of early game, the answer is probably Turtwig. I think that Turtwig is the best starter because I think early game's the hardest part of the game. There are an equal number of people that think that Infernape is the best starter. And then there are people that are lying to themselves that think that Penguin is the best starter. Penguin is probably the most fun when you are successful with it, but it's the worst. So
The
8
value
turtle,
feels
but they're all winnable.
like, yeah.
You're one of those. Yes, I'm. I'm sorry to inform you that is empirically wrong. It has
wrong opinion.
Yes, it is a wrong opinion. Well, like the arguments for Penguin are about how it scales and how it saves scales. And if your PB is Roxanne, then you're not at the point of the game where scale economy matters. So that part's gone. And it never has evolved into an Empoleon, so you can't say water steel typing is so good. So like, what's it doing better then? It's a Pokemon that you can't bring to Watson, you can't bring to Roxanne. And all of the starters are good on Brawly. But run the guy you like. Like honestly, minimal risk on the Munchlax trainer. Oh, the Munchlax. I know you get to click the A button 6 times and beat Munchlax. I know. I know it feels so good. It really
I
does.
have definitely spent too long calculating the Munchlax trainer, so
Oh my God,
I
Monkey,
feel
you
that.
have.
I have spent like an hour calculating that trainer before.
Yeah.
Um,
So, Puff, did you know that a Groddle takes a +6 headbutt from that guy? So
yes.
you can just beat it with Groddle and not care about whether it clicks belly drum.
I think there was like a 90-10 on the switch in where if it clicked headbutt, then it could click headbutt again or something like that, and that was sending me
If
for
it
freaking
webs,
spin. Yeah.
yeah, if it webs and then you're slower than Salakberry guy, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
But in those versions of the world, you can set up. You just have to bait the Sandygast early and use your what you probably have is like a normal flying type that can chain the back essentially. So you like chip the Sandygast, switch into your normal flyer, and then if your counter's already on the field and you're not dead to Munchlax, it can't do anything to you.
Honestly, RMBJ podcast moment, I've never thought of that.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is real type chart level analysis, right? Normal flying type, immune to Bulldoze and Astonish, resists Mega Drain.
Yeah.
Huge knowledge. But the part where you're like chaining, you're not really chaining, right? But you're just like, you have a Pokemon that does 30% to Munchlax, which means it loses if it belly drums, and you're immune to sticky webs. So there's like actual tech there. The problem is not getting Fire Fang. Yeah, I mean, I like the builder personally, Danger Man, right? coming up with cool stuff. Even though it didn't work out on this line, the fact that my original workaround for the Alakazam was Phantom Force on a turn, Amon dies to Toxic so that I'm unhittable, and then Zam just dies on entry. Like, using Phantom Force as Future Sight sounded so sick, even though we found out it doesn't work with Substitute.
Sounds crazy.
Okay.
One thing I'm curious about running an ape is like, how the hell do you do Hitmontop without the turtle character? I feel like
You kind of two-slot it. All right, I think this always works. I think it's 7 turns. So the other question is, that means I need to make sure that turn 6 is a toxic turn. Not a non-core turn. No. So I don't know that it always works. Just not in Beach Split. I mean, I'm down for cool lines anywhere. I was just excited about Bide C dot, and Monkey's talking about Nature Power Energy Ball. Like, we'll take in this dojo. We appreciate cool plays everywhere they come. The first time I got to Ninja Boy Greninja started in Ash form. Oh yeah, I had the same problem. And then you
don't mind
pre-damage to
me.
bait that guy. But also every time that happened to me, it was like, oh, I don't just die to crit and like wipe because this thing's super OP. So it was always a happy, like I had to steer, but it was always a happy accident.
Does it become Greninja Ash form at some point?
Yeah, that Greninja is Battle Bond, so it becomes Ash Greninja if it kills you.
Oh. Okay.
But like the calc, I don't think Silcalc does this. A classic Silcalc W, but the old calc, it just showed up as Ash Greninja. So every time you clicked on it, you had to change its form to see the right damage. So even if you knew about it, it was so easy to screw up.
So Calc unfortunately does have Ash Greninja as the default.
Darn it. All right. I gotta talk this line out one more time. I click Encore, then I click Toxic, and then I waste a turn, and then I click Encore, and then I guess I click Toxic 2 more times, and then I click Encore, and then I switch, and that doesn't work. Okay. Pokemon that ruined OU for an entire gen. I believe that OU, I've never been good at singles. So I think I need to delay Toxicing for a turn. I think I need to. Here you go, Monkey. Here's new tech. I think I'm going to click Encore Toxic. Because I can't damage it.
What does that do? Are you getting
it
like
offsets the toxic turns. I need to line up clicking Encore, which is a 3-turn cycle, with turn like 5 of toxic. Like it's an exact timing, and so clicking Encore then toxic doesn't work.
Gotcha. Okay, because you need this thing to die on like a specific turn of Encore?
Yes. Well, and I needed to die the I needed to die no earlier than the turn I click Tailwind. So I have to guarantee I get Tailwind up, and then there's like Omega Fiction if I get perma crit by Draining Kiss, which we're gonna pretend doesn't exist, um, where it could take an extra turn, and even that extra turn would still require me getting crit anyway. Crit again. So we're talking like I think it's like 6 crits of risk. Um,
Oh, okay. Because you don't know which turn you're gonna kill this thing on exactly because of
Technically no, but I need
draining
to. So the
kiss
best thing I can
damage.
do is say that I need to get Volcarona in and click Tailwind. And ideally, so I need to know that I will click Tailwind on a turn that Prim is clicking Draining Kiss. And then I hope that Prim dies that turn. If it doesn't, I'll still kill the Alakazam, but now I'm going to have issues with the Weavile. But I have a full slot to deal with that. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Well, it's kind of bad. But we'll deal one problem at a time. I probably can bring like a pre-damaged Berserker for that. Would it hurt me to lose that much? It would hurt me because it would. Weavile has Pursuit overlap on Volcarona, so it could Pursuit kill my Volcarona on switch out if he is faster than me. So yeah, Charizard does not wall the Weavile. The Weavile has triple Axle, and triple Axle does 95% with no crits. Thanks, Charizard. Charizard, unfortunately, is not very good in this game. So, all right, let's run this again. So we say we Encore, then we Encore, then we Toxic, Toxic, then we Encore again, then we Toxic 2 more times, then we Encore, then we switch to Volk, and then we Tailwind. And it should die. If it doesn't die, bummer for us. That's life. And then double check that I think I need damage boost to show Slowbro a kill. Yeah, Slowbro doesn't know about Psychic Seed, so it thinks that it's dead to me, even though it's not. Rip Tyrogue, oh no.
Oh, that's painful. What happened?
I don't know, that's what
You got
that's
a
what Silence
Tyrogue.
just got. You hate
That
Tyrogue is a very good encounter. I know it's not good for Museum, but Hitmonlee is
I'm usually very happy.
so good. Yeah.
I mean, any of them except for Inner Focus Chan. I've been having fun with Iron Fist Hitmonchan this run.
Mhm.
Fake Out Mach
I think
Punch does
people are
like
coming around on
a
that guy.
surprising amount of damage to stuff.
I
Oh, I
am an
lost your
Inner
audio
Focus
for a
Chan
second.
truther.
You're an Inner Focus Chan truther?
Yes, for sure. Not Inner Focus,
Ooh.
Iron Fist. I am I think
Iron
people are
Fist.
coming
Okay.
around on Iron Fist, Chan maybe being better than Hitmonlee for the full game.
Ooh, that's a new take. I've not heard this take. Okay, tell me about this.
Well, Hitmonlee kind of sits in the box after Norman. It's just too physically frail. It clicks a couple of low kicks on like Snorlaxes specifically, but there are a decent amount of fake out mons in the game, and so if you only have Lee, you end up bringing it. If you have any other fake out mon, Lee doesn't come to double battles. So it's just a really frail fighting type that isn't fast enough to make out for how frail it is. Hitmonchan, on the other hand, either has Inner Focus or Iron Fist. Iron Fist Mach Punch. Fake Out Mach Punch does a ton of stuff. Um, Inner Focus is really useful in doubles. Iron Fist, obviously, quite helpful. You have Drain Punch, so you can do some cool pre-damage stuff where you bait correctly and then you heal up later to bait differently. There's one funny Moss Deep fight where Hitmonchan sweeps the entire fight by itself in Tailwind, which is hilarious. Lee kind of does too as well, but not as perfectly. So Lee, and you could invest some scales in Lee. Like if you had a jolly insane Lee with reversal, then all right, that's better than Chan. But Chan has better use of the punch moves. It's got double priority, and two good abilities. And most importantly, it just has more bulk than Hitmonlee, so it lets you do more in doubles than Hitmonlee does.
Okay, yeah.
You
I
hate
buy the value.
what? Puff. Do we have shared chat going right now, Monkey? Can you see my chat?
I can see your chat in your chat. I cannot see your chat in my chat.
All right, hold on. Let me. I thought you asked to join my stream, and we were. I guess you.
Oh, okay. I clicked knock, and it opened up a little window.
Yep. There we go.
Do I have to like leave this open?
You will have to leave it open. You don't have to have it like visible.
I can minimize it or something.
Yeah, but we do have to.
And now if we just
There's like a click shared chat.
join. Is that what this is? What is join?
Well, so right now
I'm
we are in a
currently
stream together, so you have your window open.
Yeah.
I do recommend clicking the mute button because we're already in a different voice call.
Yeah, I've got your stream muted. Unless this is a different thing.
There's a mic button too, so like I can see when I talk the sound coming through. So like your viewers probably hear me twice.
What? I don't have. I mean, like, there's one bit of UI I have, which is this like start streaming together thing. But
What's up, Clotted?
Clotted Array, let's go.
Clotted has a really good
get
box
started.
for the first time in forever, and it's freaking him out. Do you have an option to share chat in your UI? Because I think you are technically the owner of our co-stream.
Share my screen. Shared chat. Start sharing chat.
There you go. There you go. So now our chats, you'll see icons for who owns the chatter, whether they're in your stream or mine, but we'll see all of the chats.
I own you guys.
Just got your Mirage Tower encounter. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Oh yeah, Clotted.
I think I'm gonna do Blastoise instead of Zerker. It's in the Freaks channel. I'm there. Hold on.
You have mixed feelings about it?
Starting a new run, and Spirit has an inner focus Chan from Ice Room with 23 attack and 24 speed. My god. Minus defense, but Mega Aggron with 31 attack. Um, yeah, that's caught it. Don't be fooled. It takes no damage from the things it resists. It doesn't matter. Aggron's just that good. It is, yeah. If that were an imp, can you imagine if that were impish? Crazy, crazy. But even if you're like, oh well, it can't be minus defense, and like it would be a one scale goat. This is a one scale goat. Modest 9, 10. Oh no, modest. A steadfast is preferred
Modest.
ability, so that's going to be an inner focus, an Iron Fist Chan. That's okay. I mean, modest sucks. No two ways about that. But if you hate Tyrogue, that's got to be maddening.
There's got to be some more L guys than that. Like, I've yet to see the duck do anything. I've wanted it to do things.
Yeah. Hold on,
Oh my
Monkey, where were
god.
you at? Are we just doing starter pack things?
We're doing starter pack things. Look at this
Okay.
Ponyta.
Yeah, plus speed, 31 attack. That guy becomes an overheater later in the game, so I'm always a little bit bummed when I see minus special.
Oh, okay.
It probably doesn't matter. Like, you'd still prefer to have 31 attack and plus speed. Like, don't. That's
He's a
just me
very
being
good
picky.
guy. This is Sandrush Lillipup, so
Yikes. Well, and a plus defense pup is actually solid all the time.
okay.
Guy gets hate, but he's one of those like get in there guys that if you have a bad matchup, it's just like bulky enough to be the sixth slot on your team that might die. Oh, we got the double turtles, Puff. We're in business. We're in business.
That is a resounding statement of the value of Sandrush Lillipup. Cheese McDouble went off without a hitch. Let's go. Let's go. Choodle and Tortuga. I've been trying to spread the gospel of Power Gem, Ivy.
Thank you. Uh, you know what the new Power Gem Caracosta is my thing. That's like, it's fun to see like marks on the community. Like there are very few things that are starting to become meta because at least partly because of me, but there are a few Power Gem Costa like I'm the person that ran it. And now it's like semi common and this one hasn't caught on yet. But people keep regretting not listening to me. Sandtomb Steelix is real. Sandtomb Steelix
Sandtomb
is real.
Steelix. Are you using that on like? Well, can Sandtomb can miss, right? So it's definitely not bright powder
Not in
guys.
this
Is
game.
it like focus band guys? Sandtomb can't miss in this game.
In this game, none of the trapping moves, all the trapping moves are 100 accuracy.
On bright powder dudes or
No, just in general. So it doesn't do anything with bright powder, but it does Shuka Berry guys really well because it eats the Shuka and still gives you the damage because you always deal the eighth.
okay.
So like it leads so Steelix can do the booming muck on 114 gauntlet by going Sand Tomb Earthquake, for example, and living an attack like Fire Punch into Boom Crit. It can 1v1 the Durant at the end of that gauntlet with Sand Tomb, and it cannot do that with its damaging moves, which do like 4%. And my favorite unnecessary, but sometimes it's just getting damage without activating a berry. Like Sand Tomb's just a nice way to get consistent setups. So if I want to do toxic later, if I want to do other things that are very precise, knowing exactly how much HP I dealt is just very helpful. Right? It doesn't matter if you crit when your move does like 6%.
Sure.
And then lastly, if I'm saving my favorite for last, I clipped this one just to annoy Cheese, who hates my trapping move, Propaganda. The Ash Greninja Rain Fight on 120. There is a sturdy Togedemaru with Reversal and Steel Roller, and moves that flinch you into oblivion. Well, you can switch
Okay.
in on anything but Steel Roller, bait Steel Roller, and Sand Tomb kill it through sturdy from full.
That is okay.
It's so
That is
funny.
entertaining.
It's
That is very
so
entertaining.
funny.
I am envisioning Cheese being mad, and that is elevating my enjoyment of this.
Yeah, he happened to be there when it happened. It was pretty spectacular.
uh,
I've also done fun things like fire spin Matt's Cartana with Turtonator to similar effect.
I've heard about the Turtonator Fire Spin. That's also a you thing. And I've
Yes.
also heard of people being like, I should have listened to IV and done Turtonator
Yeah.
Fire Spin.
In that was Jay. In Space Center specifically, there is a fight with double focus bands, and Turtonator happens to wall both of those Pokemon pretty well. So you can conceivably have Turtonator be the backup for both of them if they proc band. And one of them is a Blades Simisear, so if it procs Focus Band, it almost always is clicking a fire move, so having a 4x fire resist to switch in and then fire spin through the band is quite powerful. It doesn't, I shouldn't say quite powerful. Right? Most of the time Focus Band isn't proccing, and most of the time you don't need one Pokemon to cover multiples, but Turtonator is uniquely able to fix the Hax item problems on that fight. Do I think that Rock Blast on Tortuga is worth it because of the Scolipede? I don't, because SmackDown already does so much damage. And you're usually winning that matchup anyway.
The Whirlipede?
Yeah, his Whirlipede. Yeah, it used to be a thing that people would just rip the...
Oh, people would just rip the TM? Like,
people would just rip the TM, yeah. And there's only like one place where you really end up using that TM in the game, so it's not the worst spend. I don't need to level you up. Let's just leave you at 82. We will go Salazzle up. Gosh, I hope I'm right about this. You're modest. You can have a Wiki Berry. I do need to pre-damage a little bit on Crawdaunt. What is that? 204.
I mean, like, if you have no other answer to the Scolipede, and you don't have SmackDown, I mean, SmackDown is base 50.
It's the same as 2-hit Rock Blast.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's socially acceptable to fraud on that fight.
Yeah, totally.
Forgot Spendo is a normal type, and I just clicked a ghost move into it. Oh my god.
You're him.
Spendo just clicked trapping move on me. Oh no.
Spinda. Do you know one thing that stops rollout? Tyro's fake out puff. That mon that you ate.
Oh my god.
Well.
Oh, it killed itself with Parasol.
There you go. Did it trap you in and then perish itself?
It perished itself and then trapped me in.
So are you trapped with it? Or did you
No.
switch?
No,
Like,
I I switched after it clicked perish, but I was holding down max speed up, so I didn't know until I watched it die with perish.
amazing.
Uh,
It doesn't need to
and
learn a fighting move.
yeah,
You can teach it secret power from the tutor. What is this? This is me teaching Tailwind now. I think this is the earliest I've ever used this TM. Oh, I don't want to give it to hold. That's not right. Secret power does not make contact. Not in this game, no. It's that's hidden power. Secret power and hidden power are two different things. Secret power, base 70, normal move, at least in that setting, and 30% chance to paralyze.
secret power is useful in a shocking number of mons in early game.
It's there to help you with that fight for sure. See, these are the lessons to learn to help you to progress farther into the game. So this is why we're here.
All right, AB, what is my 104 encounter?
Ooh. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Senti, Sizzlipede.
Sizzlipede. All right. I feel like I should be unhappy about that on an apron.
They do different things. Sizzlipede is very good at, or Centiskorch is just good at getting you out of early game. So if you're just like doing an apron thing and you're just trying the guy out and clicking buttons, it should be fine.
We are Blipbug.
Blipbug, let it be done. Puff had the call.
I've had this guy for like Brawly and not anywhere past that, so I kind of don't know what his deal is. Compound Eyes, let's go. I actually don't know if I prefer Swarm or Compound Eyes. I assume I prefer Compound Eyes.
Yeah, you want Compound Eyes. Compound Eyes means come on, brain. It means something for sure. It means that hurricanes are fully accurate later.
I can click Wide Lens Hypnosis. This guy doesn't learn Hurricane, unfortunately. The guy learns one non-fully accurate move, and it's Hypnosis.
Oh, Blipbug, sorry.
Yeah, Vivillon...
I had that wrong. I was thinking of Scatterbug.
Yeah.
Do you know who recently had Compound Eyes or Beetle?
No.
Me. Do you know where he pops off?
Where does he pop off?
In Hellroom. It's a Pokemon with U-turn, and Compound Eyes means that you can hard counter the Intimidate, Bright Powder, Arbok that you usually outspeed, and one shot with Psychic Gem Psychic.
That's very cool.
But no, Compound Eyes is generally pretty bad, but it does let you pull for like Kingdra in the early items. So
yeah,
you just kind of hope for one of those. But you know, ignore my cope. That is Absolutely not. Not what you were looking for, but
I
can't
mean,
help
given
myself.
like how high variance 104 is, this feels like a low roll. I haven't had enough of the rolls on this table to say. Okay, Paris is a freaking like the dungeons, the mantle of the earth roll. Like, forget the floor.
All right, we're going in, monkey.
I mean, I got Woods Paris this last run, and I'm mad.
Oof.
All right.
Somehow I dodged
Uh,
that guy. Zero Paris. Not
oh my
duped. Still
gosh.
available.
Not duped. How will you? Wait, you're an NG and you still don't have Paris duped?
Right. Paris and Amoongus are just sitting out there like, how did this guy dodge us?
Oh my god. Okay. This guy gets screens. I don't know. I tried clicking screens on a brawly with this guy a while back, and it was sort of fake.
Mm, I'm gonna keep you low level. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, he said. No one has ever been punished for saying such a thing. All right, we taught Rock Tomb, right? We taught Tailwind. I'm not saving in case something goes crazy wrong here with like, I don't know what, but I didn't teach Tailwind. I handed it Tailwind, right? Then I took it back, and then I didn't teach it. That would be a way to wipe. That'd be incredible. Just bring 6 Pokemon that die to Alakazam and then never outspeed it. Sound good?
Yeah, but if you sack to get in,
No, no, no. Every
does
single
that
one of my Pokemon is just one shot by Alakazam.
oh just outsped in one shot?
Yes. I have 3 total Pokemon that aren't one shot by Alakazam, and they are all at home. There is no plan B. I either get this right or I wipe.
Oh,
That's
that
why I've been
sounds
stalling it.
scary. That sounds scary. Uh,
Welcome to late-ish game. I
I
think it
thought late
works.
game
I think I
was
mathed
supposed
it.
to be. Oh, sorry.
I consider late game post Maxi 2 because that is such a massive boss fight. Most people, I think, consider late game either after T&L split or after Space Tag.
I've heard Shifu IVs be described as
Yeah,
boundary, which I guess is. Do you get
fair.
Shifu after TNL?
Yeah, same thing. We taught Brick Break, we taught the Rock Tomb, we have, that shouldn't matter. We decided 82 is fine. I'm trying to stay under leveled. We did the pre-damage. Let's go. Oh, God. We're in.
A monad is a monoid in the category of ender functors. W reference. I don't know who Triathlete Aubrey is, but good
Jeez.
meme, Dexa.
This trainer is 1v6 by Mega Beedrill for the record. So like, and like half of winning runs have Mega Beedrill. So like, people don't struggle in this fight, and I've struggled in both and new game runs. We live max roll crit by 2, and this can click Calm Mind. I'm glad that it didn't. And then we do Rock Tomb for 30%. That's all we need. The speed drop is equally important. This is guaranteed Dazzling Gleam because we don't have a special move. Go to Volcarona. The hero of this fight, we hope. We take nothing. We Silver Powder U-turn. Indeedy, not known for physical bulk. Holy CRR, Batman!
CRR.
We go
Crazy
to
CRR reference.
Crawdaunt. And we bait Prim. Prim has Draining Kiss Fast KO here. Can't Psychic. It cannot Liquid Voice, Hyper Voice either. We go to Salazzle. Salazzle has a Bulky Berry and never takes 25% from crit Draining Kiss. So we have infinite turns. I actually think we're most limited by the number of Encores we might click. That's one, and again, I'm going to double check this. I need to Tailwind the turn that it dies. It should die in 7 turns instead of 6 because of Draining Kiss healing, largely being exactly what like Grassy Terrain would do or Leftovers would do. So I think this is 7 turns. But I need to click Tailwind on turn 7, which means I need to switch on turn 6, which means I need to Encore on turn 5 in order for Draining Kiss to still be clicked on turn 6. If I Tailwind on turn 5, sorry, if I Encore on turn 5, 4, 3, that means I need to Encore on turn 2 of Toxic. And Encoring on turn 2 of Toxic. Now, why does this look wrong? Yeah, it means I need to spend a turn. Right, I need to Encore on turn 2 of Toxic. Rather, I need to Encore the turn after. I need to set a new Encore the turn after I set Toxic, which means I cannot Toxic now. So we click Encore. Yes, it is Encore 2 times, then Toxic. I was just double checking. Draining Kiss 2. I guess this deserves game audio.
Inside.
Now we Toxic. And this is Throat Spray. It doesn't have Lumberry or anything, which would have immediately screwed me up. I panicked for a second. So I was like, oh my god, it has Citrus Berry. Okay. That's turn 1 of Toxic. Encore just ended. Turn 2 of Toxic. He heals it, always heals the first one. Toxic again. Bulky Berry. Encore ends. We set Encore again. We didn't get crit. He should not die this turn. Come on. Be right. Live. 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 Yes!
Let's go. W setup.
God. We have 3 turns of Tailwind. We have Silver Powder. And he has 4 Pokemon that take super effective damage from bug moves. That's 1. Slowbro is not dead to us, it just doesn't know that. It has Psychic Seed, and it doesn't calc switch in with Psychic Seed. Oh my god, I should be popping off, but I'm just, oh my god, it was so hard. Guys, that was so hard.
That was such a fun cook.
Bug Buzz does kill this one, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm thrilled with that one. That was fun. Bye bye. Q, I don't care that it's a TM for a random trainer. And I don't care that it took me like 3 hours. I was busy hanging out. And then this guy comes in and he's like, oop, Psychic Seed. I don't kill him. I do not kill this guy. Dumb trainer. But I do show fast 2-shot. So he can't set up. Guaranteed liquidation. We go to the Great Deku Tree. I kept my Mons under-leveled because you cannot pre-damage in gym battles. And Moss Deep Gym has a bunch of very challenging double battles. And so it's optimal to keep them under-leveled until I need them leveled up. And then level 82, Miracle Seed Trevenant kills this guy. You're welcome. I don't do that for every gym, but it is important for this gym and the final gym of the game.
Sometimes it's also just useful to be able to confidently say that you won't kill something.
Yeah. The more I play, the more I try to keep stuff underleveled, because sometimes you just, to Monkey's point, sometimes you just want to be slower than something. And the only risk of being there are 2 risks in being underleveled. One is not realizing it and spending a longer time calcing. And the other is forgetting to level up when you need to. Like on Norman. Sorry, Monkey, I had to. Forgetting the candy.
It's been a while. That wound is healed.
That healed. You've thrown enough since. All right.
I've thrown enough since. I threw Dreadnought to Bugcatcher Lyle.
Does
that was a low point for sure.
King's Rock work with Synchro Power? I'm not sure what you mean by that. King's Rock flinch chance? Yes, but you don't have a King's Rock yet, right? King's Rock adds a 10% flinch chance to moves. It does not double the likelihood of a move. In this game, at least. Isn't that Super Luck? You're thinking of Super Luck, the ability. Serene Grace. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one. Are those really the same ability? All right. So we avoided crit to wipe. We spent a Tailwind TM. Oh, Shoal Cave double. Hold on. Does that mean I get to go to Moss Deep now? Get me over there. Super Luck is crits. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There are optionals. I'll be a little bit cautious. Oh, I don't have early dive. I don't think I think that's where the Mega Manectric fight is. So I don't think I can do it early. Or is it up around 125? I get an encounter too. I actually have an encounter left to get. Just one. Ooh. Is that true? I might actually have to go back to my VODs from NG Plus to make sure that that's true. But we made it to Moss Deep. That feels good. So on Route 125, the one thing that's left for me, I think, is Bergmite. I had Avalug, but Avalug Hisui is still available. It's the only mon I haven't used from these tables.
Milotic famously used Pokemon.
Famously used Pokemon, yes. Yes. Speaking of tech. That one was so funny. People keep telling me how not great Milotic is, and then those same people are sitting on fights that they can't figure out how to do, and I'm like, well, Milotic takes 2 here by clicking recover. Have you considered that? And then they're like, I hate you. It's amazing. Like Dylan was struggling with a bright powder mon, and I was like, why do you care about bright powder? Like, just if you miss, just click recover and then try again. You have 30 chances to hit it. You'll be okay.
That does feel really good.
Yeah, I do. I think Milotic is my favorite Pokemon from Run and Bun for sure. There are others that I've had more. I've had cooler moments with guys that have clutched up harder, but Milotic is like the perfect me Pokemon. Danger Rains, I do not prefer stall in competition at all. It's one of the reasons I don't like 1v1 in general. I think the gameplay is too slow and too um, repetitive. It's why I like doubles. I like VGC. I would say that I'm more of a. I also don't full stall stuff with Milotic. That's not the way that I used it. I'm. I appreciate a slow, a controlled but progressing march toward victory.
I think I can play this game calculus.
You're playing calculus?
I tried. Look what happened.
I can't because Twitch has decided that you're in a commercial break, and if I'm not. Oh, Gossifleur fainted! I have the tiny little box. No!
Yeah, I just assumed that I was faster at -1.
Oh, no, no, no. Gossiflor is like single digit speed. You should actually like go check it. Like, send out a party and check. It's hilariously slow.
Oh my god, what? Okay.
Yeah. Stall stall is needed to some degree in the meta to prevent hyper offense from running away. But um no, stall for the sake of stall is boring. I like my plans go somewhere, right? You just watch me do a toxic stall, but the toxic stall was setting up something cool, setting up the tailwind sweep. That's very much stylistically how I like to play the game. You use your control pieces that can tank hits to get your glass cannon in position to do whatever it needs to do.
Ultra 1, huh?
All right, let's see if I can. I think I have riskless Shoal Cave double at level cap, so I'm kind of cool running this up pretty quickly. Halucha is broken. So Berserker, do I have to level you up a little bit? I might have to. Level 81 Berserker, fake out Bullet Punch, KO's Ninetales. And then interesting. And then I like Ninetales, yeah. One of the cool variant, definitely one of the cooler variant mons as well. So fake out Bullet Punch, Berserker, and then we need to prevent close combat from Metacham. The way that we prevent close combat is by showing it a fast kill with somebody else. I think we can do that with Ape, but I think Ape needs to be leveled up, or it needs a Fire Gem to do that. For now, I'll give it the Fire Gem because I don't believe that Ape has to come back in. Fire Gem Ape shows fast kill to Metacham, so we get guaranteed fake out, even though it has fast kill into Berserker. We go Lucha on the fake out, and we teach Lucha Smart Strike, if I remember. We get Unburdened. No, it's not Smart Strike. It's just keeping Rock Tomb.
Delcatty is very nice early and falls off hard.
How have I been finding Jagged Pass Chomp? Jagged Pass is one of the encounter routes. He's just shorthanding it, and comp was that's Garchomp. It's not well. So I think I've heard that Jolly Guy is in the cheater tier, right? I have a naturally occurring, very good but not crazy Chomp. It's really good, and it's really good in my box that lacks dragon types, but it's not broken. No, right? It's dual chop because you're not really clicking outrage very often. So your stab dragon move is 80 base power. But it's a fast earthquaker, fast ground type. Rough skin's really nice. One of the other ways that you can deal with focus bands, break sashes, confirm ranges. Garchomp is very good, and I've never gotten to use him before, so I'm a huge fan. Yeah, well, I think he's got that shiny 1% encounter feel. So it's like, oh my god, you got the Jagged Pass. I got Jagged Pass um, Gabite, so mine didn't even come with. I didn't get Earthquake, so I couldn't do the crazy stuff it does in Flangem, where it usually goes crazy right away. And I had to use Rock Tomb to beat Shell, so I couldn't do Chomp Flannery stuff either. So like part of the glaze is that it's a non-rock slider that sweeps Flannery, but not for me. Oh, that's okay. I had other guys that did the job, but it was just like the context in my box was to make it not be the best. All right, so we have Lucha in slot two. We click Encore on the fake out when from Unburdened Lucha, and we bullet punch the Nine Tails. Slot one Nine Tails looks at Berserker and sends in Jinx. Jinx has Aura Sphere fast kill some of the time, but it's going to see close combat. Halucha Unburdened has fast kill into it. So once again, we're going to get guaranteed fake out. Metacham also has to fake out. And this is the one I don't remember. Who do we go to here? Pull up the notes.
When you have a moment, would you like to look at my Finion?
Finion? I'm here.
Straight out of the game corner.
I think your stream might be lagged for me. I'm watching you fight a Sizzlipede.
Uh, I've opened the screen and I'm just waiting for the thing to catch up. It's really delayed.
Yeah, I'll reload in a sec. It happens when it doesn't like it has a setting to like stop ads from playing when you're on another tab, and it makes the stream fall really far behind.
Interesting.
0 minus speed triple 31. It's like the best worst Finion of all time. Like its only job is to like outspeed stuff. Otherwise, it's so bad.
Oh no.
Like that. I'm not kidding you. That's still terrible. That's how Finion it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's
Great
that's
turner
game corner
speed
mill
off
tank
here.
right there.
Honestly, you know what? If I make it to the game corner, I will pull badge 2 mill tank for Dave.
Yes, do it. Do it.
I
All
am
right.
looking forward to watching you pull mill tank for the heist.
I have already pulled game corner, and the Pokemon died to my stupidity.
No, 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 no. What did you get?
I got Tyranitar. I got minimum attack Tyranitar, but it was insane. And then
Okay.
I made a pre-damage mistake, and that cost me Tyranitar's life on Tabitha 2. Slow flip Demon Clotted. Yeah, Luminion doesn't have the bulk to be a slow flipper. It just dies, and it's a special attacker, so it doesn't do any damage with the flip turn. It's like it's Gorbis but worse, and Gorbis ain't that good.
I don't know. I had Gorbis at least in truck, and it was really hard to find things that it could survive on and slow flip out on. Like it wasn't bulky enough to do the job on the things that I
Yeah.
wanted it to do the job on. I don't know. I feel like every time I say something, I preface it with, "This is my experience in truck."
Well, it doesn't even have flip turn. It has U-turn. It has non-stab.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a special attacker with 70 base power non-stab bug moves. It's like which actually kind of helps. U-turn typically is super effective in a lot of spots that flip turn isn't, but Luminion is just oh, it's just rough. And you know, I mean, Monkey, you know I have a special place in my heart. I mean, my winning run started with Luminion for Kubfu.
Yes, the Luminion sack.
Knowers know. Yeah, we protect the 31 plus Seadra. Sniper Seadras. All right, I do need to level up my ape. So I fake out, I overheat. Sorry, I fake. No, I don't. I fake out the Nine Tails and switch to Lucha on fake out. I encore the fake out and bullet punch. Berserker baits Jinx. Jinx has to encore Lucha as well. I tank it. I switch to Ape, who is level 85 with Charcoal.
All right,
Ape.
it's Combi this time.
All right. I'm okay with. I like Vespiquen.
Ekans.
Um, Charcoal overheat KO's Metacham after 3 ticks of hail as we fast encore the Jinx. Ape in slot 1 baits Sand Slash. So we go close combat with our Lucha that's still on the field. We go to something that has to beat. Oh, we have Frostmoth is still there. That's okay. That ape still baits that. Okay. So then we go Chomp. And ooh, Chomp needs to get leveled up. Good catch. All right, level 85 Chomp is faster than this Magmortar. So we CC the Sand Slash, we get Frostmoth as we go to Chomp. Go to Chomp, yeah. And then, because that's still slot 1, and then we Earthquake, which we dodge, and we Rock Tomb as Jinx fakes out one more time. And I don't think all the hail turns matter. What is 6 turns of hail? We're taking, no, 5 turns of hail because it's a 6-turn fight. That's only 30%, right? No, we're taking under 40%, and double fake out crit is just over 50%. No, it's under 50%, so we're fine. Fake out bullet punch, fake out, switch, on fake out, encore fake out, bullet punch, KO, bait Jinx, switch to ape, tank the fake out, overheat encore, bait Sand Slash, close combat, fake out fails, switch to Chomp, Focus Sash Frostmoth comes in for slow kill. We Earthquake Rock Tomb and double kill. Right? Break Sash with Rock Tomb. Earthquake finishes the job. We're faster with both. Magmortar comes out by itself and dies to Rock Tomb plus Earthquake. All right, I do think it's Formon riskless with the 2 level ups. Love this bee. Beedrill bee? Rabombi? You love the bee. Oh, Vespiquen the bee. Combi.
Demon Magikarp trainer down.
You did it. I'm proud of you.
Ape truly is the best starter. Soloed the first Magikarp.
You did it. Yep. There are no other starters that do that for sure. Can't think of one. Sure, I'll just bring Blastoise because it's those four. Am I missing any Pokemon? Is it really Formon Riskless? Zerker, Lucha, Ape, Chomp, Win. Yes. Wing, do I try to go for a Curse Fortress sweep versus Detra tomorrow? Discuss. That feels... He's gonna run Unaware Clefable. So, as a general statement, I think you're gonna have a hard time planning a sweep. And his Clefable is his Terra guy. So, if you're gonna run setup, I would run setup on something that naturally does good neutral damage to Clef. Unaware ignores all stat boosts. So, like, I mean, he can do super effective damage to it as a fairy with, like, Gyro Ball, but, I mean, he could just, like, Terra Fire, and there goes that. Terra Steel, something like that. But maybe you can bait the Terra if you've got a secondary plan after that. I have noticed that Detra is very quick to Terra, so it might be something to try and force. Variety of schemes. None are good, all are funny. Let's go. Who else do we bring here? I guess we bring, like, Swampert.
This is the way. What the hell does this Sharpedo even have?
Level 81 on you, level 85 on you. Soft Sand Chomp. Metal Coat. Charcoal on Ape? How does he come up with this stuff?
right, surely Gossifleur will win this time. Surely.
Surely. But you don't outspeed.
Oh. Then we got crit. I don't know. There's a starter that wouldn't have this problem.
Ain't that so? Losing to Carvana is the true ape experience. And then they tell you how good it is, and they just forget this part. They've blocked it out.
Oh, we just one-shot this guy. Okay, cool.
Yeah, if you don't flinch, it goes fine.
We're getting faked out here. Are we flame body on this guy? Or white smoke?
Okay. 85 charcoal. Your rock gem, you see overheat kill. Does he know about Belch? Yes, Monkey is aware of Belch.
Aware of Belch. I offer no comment as to whether I've lost to it before.
Yes, awareness from what is a different question. Now, my Monkey is an avid reader of Bulbapedia and the AI doc and the Pokedex. All right, this is the freest Shoal Cave double of all time. We fake out there, we get guaranteed fake out here. Now we Metal Colt Bullet Punch, and we encore the fake out. Ninetales down. First fast kill is Jinx. Jinx must fake out Lucha. Metacham is just stuck. So we'll click Rock Tomb for the fun of it. No, I won't, I guess. I'll click, well, I will, but I'll click it over here. Second fake out. Your fake out fails. 3 turns of hail means that overheat always kills. This bait is wrong. I've switched the slots. I just reset and go to bed? I don't really... Before I decide if I try to... I don't really want to do any more of these. So what am I going to get instead? I think I need to play it out. Just because, you know, I did like the mental health clauses early, and I'm okay with those, but this isn't that.
However you want to play it. 8
Yeah.
kills. Oh, you're talking about IDs. I'm sure ID knows what to do.
Well, yes, I can take kills here. The question is, what does that do? Because these guys bait Frostmoth, and Frostmoth kills Hawlucha. So I don't want to kill both. I want to encore the Jinx for sure. Did encore end on Medi? I can fake out the Medi to get better positioning. But this might take a while, which is what you love to see at 30 minutes after midnight. All right, so let me assess where I've gotten to at this point. I clicked fake out, bullet punch. I encored on the bullet punch turn. And then I switched. So is this is still Medi fake out, right? Turn 1 fake out, go to Lucha. Turn 2 we encored the fake out, he clicked it. On bullet punch. Turn 3 we got faked out and switched to Ape, and now we're on the field. So he's clicked 3 fake outs, he has 2 left, and this is the final turn of encore on that side. So if I want to, so I can do different stuff. Like go to Chomp early. Because the problem is baiting Magmortar. So let's think about that. So if I encore the Jinx and go to Garchomp, and let's keep in mind that I have a base Blastoise in the back and I have a Swamp.
Maybe this? Okay. I'm hearing you again.
I hear you. So if I go Chomp, conveniently, I do have slot 1 Jinx. So Earthquake would kill. My Chomp outspeeds Medi, but I only kill with Outrage right now. So I think if I want to try to get early Sandslash, I have to kill the Jinx. So what happens if I just kill the Jinx with Ape? If I kill the Jinx with Ape, and I Rock Tomb Medicham, then I'm gonna get Sandslash. And then Encore ends, and that's his 4th Encore. Sandslash is going to come out. Yeah, this is all the other problem. This is the classic problem. I get Sandslash out, and I take a double kill, but this is why I had to abuse Jinx. But then I get Frostmoth and Magmortar, which you can never deal with together. Not without Garchomp already being on the field. So I don't think that works. If I go to Chomp now, and I encore the Jinx, Jinx clicks fake out, and then then it's Lucha baiting. So it'd be Sand Slash last, which I think is fine. So we encore the Jinx. We go to Chomp. Chomp clicks Dual Chop plus Close Combat will kill next turn. Medicham dies. Lucha outspeeds everything, so we'll get Frostmoth. Jinx has to fake out again. We Rock Tomb Dual Chop it. Magmortar comes out. We Rock Tomb Close Combat it. Is that the right number of turns? Not Rock Tomb Close Combat. Does it matter? It does matter because we're slower with Garchomp. Try that again. I go to Chomp. I Encore Fake Out. That's Encore turn 1. I KO Medicham. That's Encore turn 2. I get Frostmoth. Slow kill. We kill it. That's Encore turn 3. All right, here's the play. This is the best play. Then I Rock Tomb the Jinx. And as long as I don't crit kill the Jinx, Rock Tomb plus Earthquake will mean I get Spread Bug. Oh, I don't need Spread Bug. I'm Soft Sand, right? Oh, W item choice. So I Rock Tomb the Jinx, which means that Chomp outspeeds both. Chomp takes a double kill with Earthquake, and then I just close combat the Sand Slash. I think that works.
See it.
You heading out?
No, I'm here. I'm watching.
So much hail. Medicham's Encore ends. We're faster with both. Dual Chop plus. I don't know if Me First works in double, so I'm going to click Close Combat. Dual Chop barely kills, but it's enough with 4 ticks of hail. Okay. Lucha baits Frostmoth, slow kill. We get Frostmoth, which is Ice Scales. Oh, it's Shield Dust. Doesn't matter. I'm faster. But it's Soka Sash, more importantly. So I'm faster with both. Is it just double rock tomb here? Yeah. Final turn of fake out from Jinx. Point Crow beat those first try. Is that supposed to be rage bait? I beat NG plus first try. You've come to the wrong place. Real amazing duck. The real amazing duck needs to have more amazing chats. All right, Earthquake and Rock Tomb so that Garchomp outspeeds Jinx.
I think this guy is just like an animal stan. Like, he really likes Point Crow and small ants.
I love
Name
the
is
small
Duck.
ant defenders because small ant doesn't like Nuzlocking. Or it doesn't like playing them.
Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't know that until I watched him on his stream, and he was like, "Yeah, not."
I only like Rubber Duck. Well, I love Rubber Ducky C, one of my absolute favorite friends and streamers.
Shout out Rubber Ducky C.
Rubber Ducky, the real amazing duck is in fact Rubber Ducky C. Person with handle real amazing duck. I don't know.
There you
Poser. By the way, Lucha took more damage from hail than from the fake outs.
go.
All right, and then Halucha has close combat. But this is going to be triple axle, so we can go here. Either one. Let's go here. Thank God Lucha is a broken Pokemon. Two riskless lines with 4 Pokemon. Sorry, I thought I had a riskless line with 4 Pokemon. I was wrong. I had a different riskless line with the same 4 Pokemon because Halucha is just broken.
Halucha is Halucha.
That steer was riskless, yes. Just had to find it.
That's a crazy sentence, by the way.
Thank you. I know, it's this Pokemon, man. Alright, and then isn't the Mega Manectric fight up somewhere over here? Oh.
Oh, I threw. Okay.
One of those rare steers where you had complete control. Yes, where all of the other Pokemon were clicking fake out and I was just taking damage from hail. So, like, you know. I did start the stream with "This is a wipe bait" title. So, no one can say that I misled them. Yeah. Well, the
Oh, I
plan
threw
was
again.
always to Encore Jinx. I just thought that the baiting would be different.
Oh, I threw so
But
hard.
conveniently,
Okay.
my original plan didn't include using all of my Encore turns. So I had the fact that I was Plan A was killing Medicham without using all 3 turns meant that I had an extra turn to play with. If Plan A involved, if I figured that out and I didn't have the spare fake out turn on Medicham, I was screwed. I think that's a bit extreme. I definitely start most streams saying I've got some bad lines for y'all tonight, but that's been true. I don't think I white bite
Yeah, I
very
dig it.
often.
All
I
right.
go into I'm pretty
Brewery seven.
reasonable about when I think I might wipe. But I definitely have plenty of "this isn't riskless, this is a bad plan" type of comments, which I suppose could be interpreted as white bait. And then you pull out a 64-step convoluted Golduck BB stall and a crossbow or something. I mean, first of all, I don't full stall. That's Detra Gaming. Detra_gaming. All right. I need to stop playing Pokemon. But I want you to know, in honor of Claudette saying I have a 64-step convoluted Golduck PP stall, that I in fact have a um, what I think is a 10-turn riskless masterpiece of the Mega Manectric fight, where Ape starts low enough to bait Fake Out and pivots in enough on grassy terrain to heal out of range of attacks so I can bait consistent Thunderbolt later. And I'm excited about that.
That's hilarious. I'm ready to turn it into. I just wiped to being a dumbass on the Munchlax trainer, so.
No!
Um,
Monkey!
I switched in Ape and clicked Mach Punch, thinking I would kill the Ghost type, and I did not kill the Ghost type.
It is very difficult to kill a Ghost type with Mach Punch. Some say nigh impossible.
And then I switched into Makuhita to kill it with Fake Out. And, that one didn't work either.
That didn't
Just
work
made
either.
me a sign that I should be in bed.
All right. So check this out. Here, let's have a Monkey. I would like I would genuinely like a second set of eyes on this line, given how poorly my Shoal Cave just started out.
Yeah, sure.
And this is, I'll caveat, this is the first time that I've done this fight, which made it really fun to plan. There are only like 3 fights where that's true, because I've never had Manectric alive at this point. So
Yeah, show me.
it's
show
a
me
it's a 2-trainer battle. So my plan is to sweep the Dragonite side first, and then leave the Manectric side. The reason is that there is a Grassy Surge, Grass Gem, Grassy Glide, Rillaboom.
Are
that
you needing
does.
to show your calc? I'm just seeing you at the box.
Oh, sorry, a billion damage to me. So sorry. So I want to deal with Dragonite side, and I want to Encore the Salazzle into Fake Out.
Okay.
The way that I do that I'm not sure that Altaria will need to be leveled all the way up, but we'll just do that for now. So I lead base Altaria dead to Dragon Rush from Dragonite, which full HP works. Pre-burnt. And so the plan is to do the Altaria Megas and clicks Facade, Pixelate Facade, that's why that looks wrong. Pixelate Facade kills the Dragonite. Dragonite doesn't affect me, so I can't flinch. The Salazzle doesn't see any kills into that side, so it could only click Fake Out, and we're going to show up with a 20 HP Ape, so that we are dead to Fake Out as a fast kill, and so it's always going to click that. So we get Fake Out into Ape, we go into the Cheater Halucha character, so we can Encore that. We will be pre-frozen, and nobody has Unnerve, pre-frozen Aspir, so we'll be able to outspeed.
Are you faster than Dragonite with Altaria?
No, Dragonite is clicking Dragon Rush fast kill, but I turn into a Fairy type.
Does it have a fast kill on Ape too?
No, Ape is faster than the Dragonite.
Oh, okay.
But these are good questions. So I'll have slot 1 Altaria is gonna Mega and break Dragonite's ankles, so I kill Dragonite turn 1. Alucha gets a switch in on just Fake Out. Turn pre-burnt 1 tick of burn Altaria shows out damage to both. So we're just gonna get first outspeed Cleaver. 2 trainer double, so it can only be 2 cannon or Cleaver. Cleaver will see no kills into Altaria, and this is a double battle. fake out max roll crit is only, we'll call it 17%, so Rock Slide will never see a kill. So this is going to be +9 tailwind over any other move from this guy. So guaranteed tailwind. We encore the fake out. Cleaver clicks tailwind. And I forget what I do here. It says I facade this guy. Really? What if I crit him? Oh, it doesn't matter if I crit him. Does it? That would just accelerate the turn order. So if I crit him, I kill him. And that would just move up my time clock by 1. And then, so I chip it with Facade. Facade min roll is going to do 80%. And we'll teach Lucha Smart Strike so that it always kills. And then we get 2 cannon. But Tailwind's going to be up for the opponent. So, right, so we hit... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, because we fast encore. Tailwind goes up. We chip the Cleavor. Now my opponent has Tailwind, but Unburdened Lucha cheats, so it's still faster. So we've slow chipped it with Facade, and now we can fast kill it with Smart Strike. And Altaria doesn't have anything to do this turn, so it's just gonna Facade the Lazzle as it fake outs again. Now 2 cannon is out. 2 cannon is going to be in Tailwind. It's going to see Brave Bird kill only into Hawlucha because we didn't click CC. And it doesn't see kill into Mega Altaria, who's taken 3 burn ticks and no damage. So we get guaranteed Brave Bird slow kill. We click Facade again, and we do 81%, but he's clicking Brave Bird. So what we need to do is confirm the range with Brave Bird recoil, and the best way to do that is Garchomp, who takes Brave Bird, gives Rough Skin, and that means 2 cannon always damages itself first, and then dies to Facade. So left side down.
What about the Citrus Berry?
Citrus Berry will, since 2 cannon, because he set up Tailwind, 2 cannon's faster than Altaria. So I get fast Brave Bird, and he takes 20-something% chip. Hypothetically, if he gets Citrus, his max HP is still 75%, and then we kill him anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, if he didn't have Tailwind up, we'd be in kind of different spot. Garchomp walls the Salazzle set, so even if I get max roll crit by Brave Bird with a Citrus Berry, I'm never baiting a move from Salazzle. And Mega Altaria is still on the field and has taken 4 ticks of burn, which means it's now dead to Sludge Bomb as it's gained Fairy typing. If I just lost my only flyer on Museum Wipe? Nah, keep playing. Pidgeotto's not that good. Is it normal for almost every mon on LCR to risk sending me back? That's a bit extreme. Shiro. LCR is very difficult, but usually you have stuff that can counter some of it. Turtle rivals are the worst, though. All right, on Guaranteed Sludge Bomb, we go to Berserker. We tank that for freezies, and we click a Rock Tomb. And we just want Chomp to sit here at low HP. And the reason for that is that Chomp is in slot 2, where the Hawlucha was. So when Salazzle dies, which Tailwind's now down, we get Rock Tomb plus Fake Out plus Bullet Punch, and we would outspeed at -1 with Tailwind over. So, like, I don't even care how many turns it takes, but Salazzle will die, Tailwind will be down, and we'll get Rillaboom on the field. Full HP Rillaboom in grassy terrain, never sees kill into Berserker, and is slower than Garchomp. Sorry. Manectric does nothing to Garchomp in base form, so it doesn't see kill. So I'll get slow kill Rillaboom, who will then see fast kill Grass Gem Grassy Glide. Which means I can bring Ape back out on the left slot for Berserker for free, and go to, like, Volcarona. And then on the Grassy Glide, now Grass Gem is gone. Ape was 20 HP to start the fight, so we're dead to Grassy Glide after one turn of healing, and we get the plus 23 AI scoring, which doesn't actually matter because we click Fake Out on Rillaboom.
What's the plus 23 scoring?
So
AI for 11?
Yeah, so it's priority AI is plus 11, and Grassy Glide fast kill as a mon that's slower.
Oh, there's just a
it stacks.
Modifier for Grassy Glide in particular?
No, it's a I show fast kill to Rillaboom, and Grassy Glide in terrain is priority. So it's plus 11 Grassy Glide. But Grassy Glide kills my 30 HP Ape. So it also gets fast kill scoring. So it's plus 23 minimum.
Okay. So it's like plus 23?
Yeah. Cuffin's Evo is quite good, but doesn't have Fake Out, if you're asking why I'm not using it here. So I get guaranteed Grassy Glide into Infernape. As long as I stay below 75%, I could put anything on the other slot as long as it doesn't fast KO Rillaboom. No, that's not even true. Even if it fast KOs Rillaboom, as my Volcarona does, it's safe. But I don't want... How do I do this? We Fake Out and we Bug Buzz. And the Rillaboom dies. And now we get base Manectric. And Ape's taken, 3 rounds of whatever. And it's healed up. Right? It's taken 3 rounds of grassy terrain, healing from 20 HP, which will get it above 50. So I am always baiting from base Manectric, exactly Thunderbolt. Garchomp being a ground type, takes that Thunderbolt, no problem. And we U-turn with Volcarona, who is never dead to Manectric, period. Manectric always sees a kill, so it can't protect. So we U-turn it, we do minimal damage, because Mega Manectric is Intimidate, but we've just reset the Intimidate on both slots. Well, that's alright, Garchomp is still Intimidated, but comes in for free. We send in the Ape character, and Ape clicks Fake Out. As Garchomp clicks -1 Rock Tomb. do, what is that, 15%? We'll just call it 15% because of terrain, healing him 6%. So I'm going to pretend I don't do fake out damage and just say, okay, I'm doing Rock Tomb 15%, then I outspeed with both, and I can outrage and overheat kill the Menectric. I think it's 10 turn riskless. Do you see? You were asking questions where stuff wasn't necessarily clear. Does it look okay?
I lost you for a bit during the ad break, but the
Oh,
parts that
man.
I did follow seemed fine to me.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's okay. I appreciate the effort. Bezos strikes again.
Bezos does strike again.
Thanks, Lothy. Appreciate your input as well. I I don't like giving tailwind to my opponent. It feels bad, but I think it's fine. Let me count the turns one more time. Fake out, KO. Cleaver in. Cleaver forced to click Tailwind because it sees no kills and is slower than Unburdened Haluja. We Encore the Lazzle. We Facade the Encore the Lazzle. Brain. Encore the Lazzle. That's Encore turn 1. Facade Cleaver after it Tailwinds. We Smart Strike Cleaver. Fast kill because we're faster in Tailwind. Salazzle does Encore turn 2. Altaria breaks the sash just as it has to do something while it's on the field. Has one more turn of Encore. Toucannon comes out. We go to Rough Skin Garchomp, who chips it, and he dies to Facade. Encore ends. We're dead to Sludge Bomb. Haven't sent you my graph, have I?
Is this like the send ass and then like it's like the send ass? Oh my god, I have to be riskless and then like send ass at the other end of the bell curve.
Ah, I remember that graph. All right, Monkey, are you staying on for a while? Because I will gladly raid directly into you.
I am about to head off too. I wiped a Munchlax. We're not having a good time.
Fair enough. Well, it's been fun hanging out despite my pace being molasses and your focus being split, and that making Truck very unkind.
I had fun hanging out.
All right. Well, let's see. We got Cheese. Is Detra playing Pokemon? Shiro was in here earlier. I'm gonna raid Shiro.
All right. Yeah, let's go Shiro. Oh, he's live with Algebraic Architect, who I've seen
they
in some
often
chats,
stream together.
I didn't know that.
And you can't get shouted out in multiple places. So do you want to raid one and I'll raid the other?
Sure. I'll raid Architect.
Done. I'll see you in chat.
All right.
Always a pleasure,
See
Monkey. Good to have you back.
Glad to be back. Glad to be hanging out. All right. I'm ending the call. We'll see you later.
Yep. See ya. Thanks, chat. You're all goats.